welcome back to my YouTube channel. And if you're new here, welcome. I'm Miss Gavri. I am an artist located in Bowie, Maryland.
Please excuse my face. Like, I was really tired. I had just woke up from a nap, actually.
Now, it's been 8 months since I posted a video on here. So that's 8 months worth of life that I need to update y'all on. So just sit tight. I'm going to try to fit it in 10 minutes without like rambling and going off onto like other mini side stories. So let's get right into it. My last YouTube video was me recording action in the studio. I was at GDA Production. That was my engineer for my last 2 songs, and I do plan on working with him in the future. He's very good. His name is Garrett. What did you guys think about the song? Comment below, let me know. Me personally, I liked it. A lot of people said it should have been longer. It was a bop, you know, and I felt like I wanted to do something different because Down Bad is more so R&B. Action is more so like Afrobeat, Afro-Caribbean. In a way, I wanted to drop a little bit of diversity on y'all and just let y'all know like my range and things like that, what I'm capable of. So I hope y'all enjoyed it. Let me know. I do want to get into my stats. So we're going to go from the day I dropped my song all the way to today. See how many plays I've gotten, how many people listen to it, how many people Shazam my song. You know, let's see what the people think.
So these are my Spotify streams. I got 482 streams for the last 12 months. I'm not mad at it. I'm glad that I got at least one. Clearly, my listeners use Apple Music a little more. I got over 3,000 streams for both songs total. Top cities show Baltimore, Washington, D.C., Bowie, New York, and Los Angeles. Who is in Los Angeles? Period.
After reviewing that, I'm proud. Okay, a lot of people will look at this and be like, that's not a lot at all. But let me tell you something. I didn't have a song a year ago. Well, before February 2023, I didn't have any music at all. I didn't have nobody listening to me. I didn't have nobody caring about me. I didn't have, well, I can't say that, but you know what I'm trying to say. I'm grateful for every listen. I don't care if it's 1 or 1 million. I am grateful for whoever likes my artwork and what I created. Okay? That's a blessing. So I don't care who says what. I'm growing. It may be slow, but it's for sure. Slowly but surely getting somewhere. And that's all it is. Yes, in the beginning stages, it's just like when you start in your dreads. You know, the little baby dreads. They be ugly as hell. But you see the vision. You know that they're going to get long. You know they're going to get luscious. You know they're going to start looking good. Similar to any businesses you want to start. When it starts, it's going to be a little rough. But you got to see it through, my boy.
Before y'all crucify me, let me just say, not all short dreads be looking a mess. It'd be a handful of y'all that be looking good.
Yeah, but those are my stats. Baltimore, I don't know who's in Baltimore blasting my music. And this is something I talked about in the last video. Like, y'all are really it for me. And that's why I be doing like open mics and going out to Baltimore and like doing community services and things like that, because y'all be the ones streaming my music. Thank you, Baltimore, for carrying my music career on your backs. Like, shout out to y'all.
Hey guys, reviewing my stats was cool and all, but let's get back to science.
So after leaving the studio, I then wanted to start working on my cover for the single. You know, it's got to be attractive. It's got to look good. Just like how I did this for Down Bad. My old co-worker, she did this for me. She's a photographer. I love her. And she did a great job too. I wanted to do a photo shoot again. So I reached out to a photographer who does really great work as well. Of course, I had to get my hair done, nails, lashes, everything. I booked all my appointments and was ready to go. Y'all, everybody had canceled on me. Everybody canceled on me. Even the photographer canceled on me. I had no photo shoot. The lash girl tried to play. The girl who did my hair spun me. Like, it was just the whole week. Everybody canceled on me and nothing was going right. And that's when I knew, like, I had an evil eye. Somebody was looking at me and wishing me bad. And that's not right. Like, please, y'all. Please. Don't think everything is just going so great for me and be hating. There's no need for that. I'm struggling enough. Like, you need to be praying for me, praying for yourselves. You know what I'm saying? Don't be looking at me and then wishing bad on me. Because literally, everything went wrong that week. Luckily, I got my mom to do my hair. I walked into the nail salon and got my nails done. And I just scheduled a lash appointment with a different lash tech last minute. It was just crazy. And my mom, she's really good at decorating. So she decorated a whole backdrop for me to take photos. I didn't have to go to the studio anymore. And my sister used because this phone is expensive now. This is an iPhone 13 Pro Max. At the time I got it, it was like $1,000 plus. Okay, you better be able to take some photos on here. So I used my phone. What am I paying all this money for? You might as well. You know what I'm saying? Use my phone, and those photos turned out really good. I'm gonna give y'all a little behind the scenes of the photo shoot, because I was gonna make a YouTube video on that, but I was too lazy to edit it. So fingers crossed I'm not too lazy to edit this. But yeah, I'm gonna show y'all now. So here's the photo shoot set. Everything. So that was the photo shoot. The single cover turned out really good. Let me know what y'all think about that. My little sister, photo credits go out to my little sister Gavri'S. She did that. She did. Moving on to December, because after October, November came around. In November, I was kind of like basking in the glory of releasing my second single, looking and anticipating. But also, like, my management team was also scoping the scenery to see, you know, what gigs I can get. So I was kind of, you know, on standby in November. December comes around, and I got invited to perform in Las Vegas from 2 Heart Radio. Well, I applied. You know, I had to send in an audition, and I was selected to perform in Las Vegas for the Super Bowl weekend. That was such a great opportunity, but we're not there yet. I'm going to get to that. But in December, I received the news that I was going to Vegas. And I wanted to thank everyone again for sending in those votes and nominations, because people also had to vote for me to go out there. And so because I got those 20 votes, I was able to do that. So I want to thank y'all again. I have such a strong support system, and I love that. You know, shout out to y'all. I also performed at UBM Studios. I'm going to tag them, their Instagram page, so that you guys can take a look over there. It's a really nice studio where people can do podcasts. They can do shows, like different things like that. Check them out. It was really nice. My management team, EAS Entertainment Group, they came up with this artist critique session where we had unbiased judges come through and watch us perform at our best with what we had at the time and critique us. And I felt like that was really good, and it was really important, because the people are going to tell you, okay, this is where you messed up at, or I feel like you need more of this stage presence, or maybe you weren't on key when you were singing, maybe it was a little pitchy. Like, they'll tell you what it is you need to work on with your artistry. And I'm not sure if management does that normally, but I really did like that they are doing their best to improve, you know, my skills and their other artists' skills, you know, because that's not something that's common. A lot of the time, artist managers will sit there and book you, but pay attention to how, you know, your artist is performing too, and maybe there are things that they can improve on. So that was what we did in December too. I also performed at an open mic. Where was that again? Hold on a second. It was at Five Sisters in Laurel. It's a restaurant in Laurel. And it was really cool. You know, I made some really good connections with people who I still, you know, communicate with today. So that's a beautiful thing. It's always good to network. Always good to be humble and meet new people and open to collabing and working with others. So there's that. And with that being said, I do plan on collabing with people this year and dropping other music. In December, I also went to a play. It was called Moulin Rouge, and I really enjoyed that. It was kind of like a field trip for me in a way, because, you know, it was a musical. They were singing and acting and dancing and like the whole 9 yards, putting on a whole show. And, you know, my major in college was theater and performing arts. I went to Bowie State, and I'm still at Bowie State. You know, I didn't graduate. Everybody's path is different, okay? So you're not gonna graduate at the same pace as your peers, and that's fine. I took multiple breaks, and it's okay. I do plan on going back to school when I can. Like, as soon as the opportunity is at hand, I'm going, because I don't play. I want to get my degree, because, you know, that's important. But yeah, theater, performing arts, and theater definitely helps you with your performance, your stage presence, being able to captivate the audience, because at the end of the day, these people come out to sit and watch you because they want to feel something. Help them to feel something. The play was really good. It was funny, and it was informative. It was informational, educational, and yeah, after that, it kind of sparked my interest to go see other shows and see other people perform. And I like to pick pieces of information from each performance that I see and applying it to my own performances and gaining new skills. But of course, those skills are not going to like take a hold of you right away. These are things that you have to practice in order to make it perfect. But yeah, so that was my December. I got the news that I was going to Las Vegas with Too Hot Radio, performed at UBM Studios, performed at an open mic, and saw a play. I also decided to buy Rolling Loud tickets. Rolling Loud was in California in March this year. I decided to go because I wanted to see what these bigger artists are bringing to the stages. What are they bringing, you know, to the crowd, and what can I take from their performance and apply it to mine? Like, how can I grow, and how can I encourage people to want to see me? So I decided to plan many field trips, like going out of town, networking with other people and things like that. And it's been working in my favor, you know? So I have all these trips planned. January, I did sing at an open mic. EAS Entertainment, my management team, they started to do open mics every single month to invite artists to showcase their talent, which I think is such a great thing. I think they, you know, have great ideas, and I'm so excited to see, you know, where we go and how we grow. But back to the trips that I had planned. I had all these trips planned, but then I ended up having to switch jobs. I was in between jobs in February, okay? You know, unforeseen circumstances happened at my last job where I had to leave, and I did not have a savings. I did not have any cushion. So, well, I had a good amount, I'm not gonna lie, but I burned through that in February because I was traveling back. I had to buy plane tickets. I had to buy, you know, enjoy myself out there. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it was hard having to be frugal. I had no spending money, no room to really enjoy my trip. On top of that, the bills did not stop. So it definitely put a strain on me to have to be unemployed for a whole month. I finally got hired in March. But let's not skip over February. So yeah, I lost my job in January, and then in February, I ended up going to Las Vegas for the Super Bowl weekend. I had my performance at Too Hot Radio. I'm going to put footage in the video and, you know, pictures and things that I saw in Vegas. And I'm actually going to have like a whole separate YouTube video because I did vlog in Vegas. I just did not make a YouTube video out of it because, again, I was being lazy. But enough of that lazy girl business. I gotta get this stuff done for me, okay?
So here's a little mini vlog of how Vegas went.
Just landed in Vegas, looking for baggage claim. Don't know where the hell I'm going, but we're gonna figure it out. So I'm getting ready to go ATV riding. This is my fit. Had to get myself together. Oh, maybe I could use the mirror to show y'all. I'm sure this joint is so slanted right now, just like how I'm feeling, slanted. Look at my hair. It needs to get done. I'm so late. I just came from ATV riding and they took up my time. I was supposed to get done with that shit at 6 a.m., but they kept postponing it. It was going to be cold anyway, so I'm glad they postponed it. It was better for all of us, and I needed the rest. We are looking for something to eat. yeah, I'm gonna do a whole separate YouTube video to show y'all like how Vegas went. After coming back from Vegas, it was my birthday, but I did nothing for my birthday because my pockets was dry from Vegas, and of course I had no income at the time. So I said I'm just gonna enjoy my birthday with my family and friends. I went out to the bar. One of my good friends, Shantae, she's the one, shout out to Shantae. She showed me Clyde. She was like, let's go to Clyde's. A few friends came out. We brought my birthday in. That was that. Yeah, not too much on my birthday because my birthday was pretty cool. Yeah, I did get very drunk. But hey, it was my 25th. I didn't do anything big. I turned 25. I didn't do anything big. I just came from Vegas. So I just wanted to say, let me just go to the bar, have a good time, make some horrible decisions. It's like, no. No, but for real though. In February, I also performed at a Black History Expo. My management team, EAS Entertainment Group, again, they came up with a Black History event where they also showcase artist talents. They also had vendors come out and showcase their business. So it was a great turnout. It was a great event. So we did that. March 1st came around, and then I got hired at a brand new job. It was 1 minute away from my house. And I was getting paid more than I was getting paid in my last job. So that's a blessing. Now I'm just in the process of rebuilding everything that I lost. I did lose a lot in February. I did a lot of traveling. March, I did traveling too. I was getting spanked, but I had already booked these trips. You know what I'm saying? I already booked these trips, so I had to follow through. Anyway, let's get back to science. In March, Rolling Loud came around. It was such a great experience. I ended up missing my flight. I didn't think my mom did my hair up to par. I mean, it was good enough for me to go on the trip and enjoy it and not worry too much, but it wasn't like, she did not do my sewing right, but it still looked good, so I could pass. So yeah, I missed my flight. It was cold as hell out there too, and I packed all skimpy clothes thinking I was gonna be cute out there. It was freezing. Good thing I had a couple like outfits that covered up and was warm. Like I had a few long sleeves and jeans and, you know, jackets and whatever to hold me over, because Lord knows it was cold. You know, it was called Rolling Loud, and we didn't have any loud to roll, and that's fine. I lost my ID out there. Like, it was just a lot going on, but I still enjoyed the trip overall, even though there was just little things going wrong. Overall, it was a pretty good trip, and I enjoyed myself. My favorite artist out there, even though Nicki did perform, I do love Nicki, but I really enjoyed Summer Walker. I think that was my favorite performance of the night. Sorry. Future, Don Toliver, Quavo, Metro Woman, they did a good job too. And watching everything that goes into performance, like the stage lights and effects and everything else, perfect. Party Next Door had a great performance too. I really enjoyed that. Like, a lot of these artists were really good and they did their thing, and so I definitely did take notes and learn, which is why I hire dancers for my upcoming shows. But yeah, we'll get to that. In April, a friend of ours, he is the basketball coach for Thomas Pullen. His name is Mr. Spinks. He had a movie premiere. He has a movie out called The Comeback Kids, and it's about that middle school Thomas Pullen basketball team rising to championships and winning, you know. He coached that team. It's a very touching story. They put in so much hard work and dedication into their practice and into their craft, and it's such a beautiful story to watch. I definitely think you guys should check it out. I'm going to put the link to that. I'm also going to post footage from that day. I also got to meet Little Bacon Bear. She was there. She's a DJ, radio personnel. She's well known in the DMV. I didn't really get to talk to her too much, but at least we got to meet and are connected, and so, you know, hopefully in the future we can probably work together.
somebody that these kids can believe in, somebody that these kids can count on. Nothing different, just trying to make sure that I'm who they believe I am. You know what I mean?
I was featured on a podcast with Monroe Media TV and Let's Vacation. Those ladies are amazing. The topic of discussion was, relationships. And I'm not going to say too much on that because I just, that's not my strong suit. I'm not going to lie to y'all. In April, I also performed at a gun violence prevention program that was in Southeast DC at Busboys and Poets. It was a really good event, really good turnout. It was a really good program. Made some connections there, and was invited to perform elsewhere. So that's always good, being able to get booked from gigs that you already have. That's a blessing right there. And there was an open mic that I performed at. It's not one of the EAS open mics. It was an open mic at Stages Music Arts in Cockeysville. I'm going to post footage from that. Everything I talk about, I'm going to post footage from so that you guys can kind of see in betweens. I hope I'm not rambling because this is 8 months worth that I'm talking to y'all about, okay? I'm trying to compact it.
Yeah! I'm going to be performing two covers of songs by Linkin Park. One is going to be Breaking the Habit with vocals, and then...
Now, obviously, that wasn't my performance, but you get the gist. It was something like that.
The struggles that I faced would definitely be getting paid gigs, okay? Because I'm pretty small right now. I don't care. I'm not trying to be bigger than what I am or something. Still small, still growing. So a lot of time people give me a chance because they see the talent, but it's like the following. Do I have a following? Like, who's going to come out and how am I going to bring money to their organization? You know what I'm saying? So instead of spending the money on me, it's like, I'm giving you a chance, so that you can grow. And that's fine. So one of my struggles is getting paid gigs. I do have some paid gigs. Don't get me wrong. I've had some good paid gigs, but then, a lot of them where you see me on the bigger stages, they're not paid, which I've said before. Another struggle would be my finances. I don't have any sponsors. I don't have anybody sponsoring me. All of this is out of pocket. I'm okay with not getting paid, but when it comes to me having to pay other people, it's hard because I'm willing to do stuff for free. I'm willing to do stuff for free to get my name out there, but other people may not be willing to because they don't see the bigger picture. Like, they're not seeing, okay, well, if I do this, then it may lead to this, and I'll be able to connect with this person, and maybe I can, people don't always think that way, just like it's hard for us all. I'm willing to take the bullet because I love what I do, you know what I'm saying? And I'm going to grow the more I connect with people genuinely. I'm not always pressed for pay, but I would love to be paid to do what I love to do. So yeah, it's really hard for me right now to be able to afford certain things, but this is what I want to do. So I have to be frugal with my finances. I can't go out and have fun like I would like to. I can't go out with everybody like I would like to. So people are like, why you always working? I don't see you, blah, blah, blah. I go out more now, which I shouldn't because it's the worst time too. But I go out more now considering I have a little more free time on my hands. And going out for me is more so networking because the more people you're able to connect with, the more people are going to stick with you and care about what you're doing. All I need is streams. All I need is people to come to my shows. All I need is for people to care about what I have going on. And so for me to go out and connect with people and genuinely enjoy them, I feel like they will genuinely enjoy me. Y'all get what I'm saying? In the future, I plan on dropping more music. I want to drop some music this year. I want to shoot my music video for Action this year. I'm going to the BET Awards in June. So I have to get my finances together for that because trust me, y'all, if the finances is not together, I won't be going. I cannot keep making... I gotta do what's best for me right now. And that would be best for me to go, but if I can't make... Yeah, if I can't make it, then I can't make it. But I'm going to do my best. And most likely I'm going to make it happen because that's what I do. I make it happen. So then I'll be in Atlanta for my best friend's birthday. Well, one of my best friends. I have two. So one of my best friend's birthday, we're going to Atlanta. So hopefully when we go to Atlanta, I'm going to be out there networking too. Not really, I shouldn't be working. We're supposed to be on vacation, but networking is networking. And networking doesn't have to be like, oh, I'm doing this because I want to do this. It doesn't have to be you're doing this for this. Like, learn how to network, you know, genuinely. Okay? Like, actually take the time to be involved in other people's lives and be concerned and see how you can help, how you guys can help each other. That's how we grow in this world. I wanted to shoot my music video for Baltimore Carnival, but I think I'm gonna skip out on Baltimore Carnival. Or I may go, but I just may, like, I won't buy a costume or nothing. But maybe for October in Miami, maybe I may shoot my music video down there for Action. So stay tuned for that. But yeah, thank you for watching my YouTube video. Those are my updates. I'm gonna try to be more consistent. Sorry for not being consistent. Sorry to myself, because why am I apologizing to y'all? If I don't do this for me, then, you know, what am I doing this for? But yeah, I'll see y'all in the next video. Thanks for watching, and make sure to like and subscribe.